Hello and welcome back to another episode of LP Gaming. It's the start of the new season. After I recorded the video yesterday, I kind of tilted, so I ended up at 12 trophies after playing for over 10 hours. So that was 224 global, so pretty good for King. But as you can see from Trophy Road, Spirit Empress unlocks at 650, so I'll definitely be going for that and trying her out. Anyways, this is not top ladder. I'm at 0 trophies right now because the season just started. And because the season just started, I can do more fun stuff rather than just do sweaty gameplay with King. So I'm going to be playing the Elixir Loong, which is an easier ruler to play for sure. But anyway, let's get right into some of our games. And right away we have 3 Echo Sages. We'll start with Prince, we'll do Wizard, we'll bench everything. I'm not sure how to feel about this. Let's do this. So everything is going to target the Barb, which, well, actually the Barb's going to get knocked back, but the Barb is gone. I'm telling you, people think Echo Sage is broken. It is not broken. Okay, okay, there we go. The only annoying thing with the triple Echo Sage lobby is that they kind of just feed off each other. So by the way, as Elixir Loong, your goal should be to get goblins. Like, that should be your #1 priority. Like, if you notice, I'm going to sell this, and now I have goblins. Goblins are super, super important with Elixir Loong. And I move all my troops so everything targets the Barb. You want your troops to target, if all your troops target one thing, the troop dies quicker. And goblins are super important for the Loong, like I said, because you don't have any other way of generating elixir. So I sold and lost elixir, but I had to get goblins. Like, that was the #1 priority. I'm going to sell the 2-star spear goblin and then pick up Archer Queen. I think that's a good idea. Just run for clan. Okay, I think the issue is the Barbs might be out. Okay, let's do this. And how does he only have a 1-star Echo Sage? Okay. I think he just dies here, which is nice. Yeah, he's gone. Nice. Yeah, this is the issue with Echo Sage. They just farm each other free. They farm each other free kills. One of the best ways to get rid of them is with the Princess is pretty good. Assassins are also pretty good. I'm trying to see what's uncontested. Looks like no one has Xyz, so let's go grab Dart Goblin. I'm going to sell this to get the Ranger trait for the Archer Queen. I'm actually going to buy this, and then I'll do something like this. Cool. Okay, so my Archer Queen placement was a mistake. I should have put it 1 tile further to the left, but that'll be fine. And if you notice right now, I spaced out all my backline troops, so the Echo Sage gets little value. This is especially important at 4 stars, but it's also useful at 3. Yeah, why not? I'll go 2-star the Valk. Cool, 4 or 4 blasters. Unfortunately, I only have a 1-star Executioner, so I can't snipe things effectively. Importantly, I'm going to move my Princess there so it snipes everything, and then Archer Queen all the way over here, so that way it snipes. It may or may not snipe the Spear Goblin, but that's fine. Yeah, as you can notice, everything is getting splashed. Echo Sage dies. Like, even in triple Echo Sage lobbies, like, they just cannot generate the elixir necessary. He had 2 Barbs, so I'm hoping, yep, there we go. I can give up full blaster for full clan. I don't think that's the play. I think the play is, he actually has a fair amount of tinky troops. I'll just do this. Okay, I'll just hold here. I have 10 health. I think the play here is just to sit around and let all my troops do their thing. Cool. And you notice how all my backline troops are spaced apart, so the Echo Sage wasn't going to get a lot of value even at 4 stars. If you're struggling against, I guess, triple Echo Sage lobbies, just play Loong. Very, very, I would say, low skill. The whole point of Loong is just grab goblins early. I'll go ahead and do this, I don't want to sell because I'm not going to get goblins, so what I'm going to do instead is something like this. Right, and hopefully we can kill the Echo Sage before it gets anything. Nice. See, and the Echo Sage is almost halfway to being dead, which is really nice. Now this is round 2, and the most important thing with Loong is getting goblins, so the fact that we don't have any is very unfortunate. I sold there because I want the giant trait, and if you sell a 2-star you don't lose Elixir. I'll do something like this. I don't know if he's just that skilled or if he got lucky, but the way he positioned his Echo Sage meant that I couldn't snipe it. Okay, not much we can do in this round, unfortunately. But at least we block another Echo. Like, at least Echo only got 1 hit. Now, I'm going to go for Musketeer, sell that. I'll go for Goblin, go for that. Basically, I'm trying to get Goblins ASAP. And cheap Goblins are good. This should be fine. I'm not worried too much about positioning because we're at 30 trophies. But if you notice, Goblins, of course, are a much higher priority for Loong than other troops. Cool. Because other troops like, or other rulers like King and then Empress, they can generate Elixir, but Loong cannot. What does he have? Okay, he's going for some... Is he out of Elixir already with 4 troops? Okay, I'm going to do this, and then... Okay, he's spacing his troops out. I'll put the XC in the XC position even though it's not going to do anything. If the XC was a 2-star, it would hit the princess, but it is not. But also we're just going to wreck this guy. Cool. He should be at half health now. Things go well, he'll be out next round. Go sell that. Okay. Nice. Now what would be really useful is a giant, or royal giant rather. But it doesn't look like we'll get one. I'm not going to sell the 2-star for the wizard because we will likely win anyway, and there's a chance I could get a 3-star dark goblin. So just because you can sell a 2-star troop doesn't mean you have to sell a 2-star troop. Ooh, someone else is going. Let's see what we get. Yep, exactly as I predicted. Let's go buy wizard. Wizard is cheap. This is also cheap. I guess I'll buy Valkyrie. Okay, so he has assassins first of all. So what we're going to do is this. And we're at 30 trophies. I don't think he's smart enough to change his placement. Yeah, he's not. So I left my Valkyrie right there. Everything hits the Valkyrie. I didn't actually plan for my for my E-Giant to snipe the Echo, but it worked out, and we're going to take him out. Wonderful. Another one. Lots of Echo Sages in low ladder. I mentioned this in a previous video. It's basically the Mega Knight of merge tactics. Everyone thinks it's super broken low ladder, but it's not. I guess if you don't know what you're doing, it's defeatable. If you don't know what you're doing, I guess it gets kind of annoying to play against. Of course, I could just play Echo Sage myself, but I find rulers like Echo Sage where you don't get extra elixir to be kind of boring. Cool. Let's bench. I could sell. I could sell, buy a princess, and hope for a goblin. I don't think it's worth wasting that much elixir. As a Spirit Empress, you definitely could. As a Loong player, you don't have the elixir to just sell your 2-star barb, buy the princess, and hope for the best. You don't have the elixir for that. Unfortunately, I will lose because the 2-star has way more health. So he's actually going to get 2 taps. Actually, no. I just barely won, which is nice. So the king player definitely sacked, and he got goblins. Let's go grab princess and prince. At this point, I will sack 1 elixir to see if I can go find a goblin, and I do. I'm going to grab RG and not get the upgrade because I can place 4 troops as Loong. Were I another ruler, I would have just grabbed the Dark Goblin 2-star, but there's no need to. Yeah, and he gets 1 upgrade off of us, and he loses 40% of his health. Okay, he's playing assassins. Let's just go grab this and grab this. One of the most common comps you will use as a Loong is Clan, and that's because Clan is cheap. Right, and we have 4 traits here, which is really nice. He has assassins though, so what I'm going to do is like kind of anti-assassin. And because the Loong, or not the Loong, because the Echo Sage isn't 4-star, it's not going to splash onto everything. In fact, he's just gone. Goodbye. Alrighty. Actually, I have the Brutalist trait, so I'm going to put my Valkyrie in the middle so it splashes both like this. Another thing that low ladder players do is put their Archer Queen in the back. Archer Queen should not be going in the back. It should be going in the front so you can snipe backline troops. So my Valkyrie splashes both troops with Brutalist trait, which is very good. He should be out. Nice. So it's Loong versus King. I don't know if I can win this because King has matchup against Loong. The best I can do is go ahead and cycle for Clan. Okay, this should work. Let's do this. Okay, he has assassins, so we need anti-assassin position. Okay, my wizard should have been 1 tile to the right, or left rather. Otherwise it's fine. He doesn't even have the Ranger trait. When you're playing a 3-star Dark Goblin, you have to get the Ranger trait. And that definitely cost him. Let's go grab the Executioner. Does he have barbs? No. So let me just go grab a Princess, RG, sell that, RG, 3-star that. I can hold, I have 10 health. The one thing that's missing from my comp, okay, so he does have Executioner, and he might get some more stars on that. What he should be doing is getting a better comp and then selling his troops, or selling his goblins to get get the better comp. He's doing none of that. So I don't foresee him winning this, even though he has matchup, because unlike him, I actually have a meta comp and he doesn't. Yeah, and he still didn't get the Ranger trait, which you have to get if you're a King player. And, or not a King player, if you're literally any player and you're playing a 3-star Dart Goblin, you have to get the Ranger trait. Cool, 89. Cool. And P.E.K.K.A, buy that, sell that immediately. And then Executioner is always a useful card. He's going to try and sack, that's fine. Also, pro tip, the undead trait isn't that good. So full undead, you don't really see it played. Putting 2 cards down just because they're undead, usually not a good idea. You only see undead in with Skeleton King and Skeleton Dragon in the either full clan or full brutalist comps. So pro tip there. Let's see which one I get. I'm going to grab the Dart Goblin. What's he at? I actually have an idea here. I'm going to lose an elixir by selling that and just grab full goblins. I think at top ladder, I'm not sure if I would do this. Well, at top ladder, I would rather play Empress anyway. But what this lets me do is farm more elixir from goblins, which I will lose this. In fact, it's unfortunate how many hits he's going to get off of me. Nice. However, if I get a 2-star Goblin Machine, there we go. What is his comp? He has nothing. He has some brawler cards. He has some brawler cards, I guess. I guess I'll go for brawler. But mainly my goal is just to keep all the goblins on the field and just abuse my extra troop and farm a ton of elixir from all the goblins. Yeah, Echo Sage, it's not that good of a character. Not that good of a ruler. There are better options available. Actually, if I have to buy... Okay, I'll go sell this, go buy a 1-star, sell this, buy a 2-star. Cool, I'll hold like this. Oh, he has all the Valkyries, which is really annoying. Though I don't think he'll expect the assassin last second. He does not. The ghost on 6 HP is very annoying. And definitely the way to counter his comp is with some solid ranged units. Grab P.E.K.K.A, I guess. I think it's time to sell this guy. And get rid of my full goblin approach. And then sell this, put him in, put him in. Oh, he has a 4-star goblin, okay. Or 4-star Echo Sage. Well, let's space our troops out like this. Yeah, this will not end well for us. Luckily, we only lose 1 health. He also has a 4-star. Okay.
I'm not sure if Princess is the move here. Let's go ahead and sell this, sell this. Oh, he has assassins. I should have paid attention to that. But he's also dead. So with Loong, there is a chance that late game you will pivot off of goblins. Like I did there. Let's see what he has. Which blast? I'm missing Spear Goblin, okay. Looks like I won't find the Spear Goblin, but that's okay. Yeah, if you look at all my troops, they're very spaced apart. And that means he's going to get very little value from his 4-star Echo Sage. And there you go, another win. When you're facing Echo Sages like this, if they're any good, they will contest Giants, they will contest Brawlers. So as a Loong player, or as like King or Empress, just grab a couple blasters and space them apart properly, and you'll be just fine. I think this would be my last game. Get a solid 150-ish trophies. Okay, if I get that upgrade, I'm not going to be able to put another troop down, which is pretty important for me. Any other ruler, you pick up that 2-star Spear Goblin, but I can't pick it up with Loong. I also think my spacing wasn't perfect there. I should have put my ranged units further up. Okay, so he got a 2-star. Good to know. Oh, he's going to get even more upgrades. Okay. In top ladder, these... Ooh. I think I saw the AQ for goblins. In top ladder, Echo Sages are not a problem because everyone knows how to play against an Echo Sage. In low ladder, no one knows how to play against an Echo Sage, so they get infinite value. Cool. My guess is the Sage will get one more upgrade. Yep. Okay. If the Echo Sages know what they're doing, they'll go for Brawlers and Giants, like I said. If you're facing Echoes that don't know what they're doing, they'll go for whatever. I put my Valkyrie in that tile so it would splash both units, which is important when you have the Brutalist trait. Of the cards that have the Brutalist trait, I would argue Valkyrie is the most important because of its ability to splash like that. Skeleton King can also splash, but it's harder to adjust for that. Man, his comp sucks. Interesting, 2 AQs are out, but I guess I could go for Brawlers. Obviously, I don't think this is a particularly good comp. I'm just running it for this round because I can take a loss 1. 2, I'm very low ladder, so I don't mind playing a bad comp like this. And then 3, I have the full Goblin trait. And I'm hoping I can get the Goblin Machine and not have to pay Elixir for it. Cool. Let's see what I get. Ooh. I think I'll just grab that. I sell that only to do that. Grab this. Grab Archer Queen. I sell this. Musketeer. Barb. 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 Cool. I have full clan, I have goblins, I have pretty much everything I need. And I have ranger for my 3-star dart goblin, which is very important. He's going to get wrecked. Cool. I'm surprised Goblin Queen is still in the game. Goblin Queen is just not a good card. 3-star the wizard. Grab cheap. He has full ranger. Okay, he is. I'm going to cycle actually. Okay, cool. I feel like some of the animations are glitchy, but it should be fine. He also has Brutalist, which is actually annoying, and Plan. So his comp isn't terrible, but it's not great. And he's going to get wrecked. Yeah, one more match. There should be some Archer Queens left in the troop pool, so let's see if we can go and find some. That's annoying. I'll sell the RG. Okay, well, we don't find anything. However, this game is a foregone conclusion, so I'm not too concerned. Okay, so you did get another Archer Queen. The biggest threat for me is that Goblin Machine. So I'm going to place my Prince right there. It's equidistant from both the Archer Queen and the Goblin Machine, so it's going to go right. Which is how troop targeting works. Okay, I might actually lose this. Actually, no. Barb is too strong. Very nice. So we get first place in pretty much every game, which is very nice. And we beat a ton of Echo Sages along the way, which is also nice. Where are we at? 147? Not bad for the first day. Hope you enjoyed the video. If there's any other ruler or any other fun concept you'd like to see, do let me know in the comments below. But until then, I'll see you next time.